I want to show you a few of the new features that I have added to RadioSiteMaker.com. First of all, if you go to the DJ's hosts tab in the sidebar, you will see now that if you edit a DJ, you can set it to either an in-house DJ, so someone who is part of your core team, or an external DJ from a syndicated show, for instance. And if you choose someone for in-house DJ, they will be presented in the in-house section on the public-facing page. And if you put them in external, they will be presented in the syndicated part. So let's go to the front page here, and you see that you have my picture as an internal DJ, in-house DJ in the first section, and I have here another DJ in the syndicated sections. And it also influences the connection with the shows. If you go to the shows here, you will see that I have multiple shows, and I've got one for Max here, a Soul Kitchen. You see his face there. And he's connected here, DJ Max. And if I go to the front version, you see that I have now here a filter to filter between syndicated and in-house shows. So if I click on syndicated, you see here Sunday Soul Kitchen by Max because he is a syndicated host. That's a very neat feature. Also, I have improved the way that the shows are presented in the schedule. We only show on this page the slots that are covered by your show. So if you have no shows between, let's say, 6 and 12, we won't just show empty cells. We will just hide them so that it's easier for your visitors to directly land on the shows that you have scheduled in the show's schedule. Also, you will see here, you will notice that you have the choice between two different time zones. If you are not in the same time zone as your potential visitor. So if the visitor, for instance, would come from the US, from California, they would see here another possibility to click on their own time zone and see the shows presented for their own time zone. Because in the admin, you have to set your time zone to define where your shows are presented for your local visitors on your website. But visitors from other locations in the world will also have the possibility to get the schedule based on their own time zone. That's very convenient also. If you go now to the sidebar, you will see there is also a new option there called subscribers. And in the subscribers section, you will get the subscribers that you can collect via a series of newsletter widgets. One always here in the footer, and also one at the bottom of the show schedule right here. And there is another one at the bottom of the About page here. So you can collect those emails. They will be sent to your admin, and then you can export the CSV and use them in your favorite email software. It can be MailChimp, it can be Brevo, or it can be Flowdesk, the one that I'm using. Then here in your settings, you have new settings to test your DNS. So when you set a custom domain, you have to create a CNAME in the DNS zone of your registrar. Add the CNAME to attach your custom domain to the platform, and then you have to test your DNS to check that everything is running properly before saving the settings of your page. And you will also notice that I have now a floating button to save the settings, which makes it easy to save your settings at any given moment. We also have now two new options to upload images here. One, which is what we call the social sharing image. This is the image that will be shown if you share the link to your site, let's say on LinkedIn or on Facebook or on Twitter, X. That's the social sharing image. Ideally, a landscape image. I've given you here the dimensions. You can create that in Canva, for instance. Here you have an hero image that you can set if the template that you have chosen supports hero images. So if I go here, you will see that I have this lady here, and you have two options for the image. Either it stays permanent, so it will always be shown there in the hero, and you can change it at any moment, obviously, but you can also say that you want after 5 seconds to show your next upcoming shows if you have scheduled shows. In that case, the image will disappear after 5 seconds. Can maybe demonstrate that. So if I save my settings here, and if I reload the page there, we will wait for 5 seconds, and we should have the next show, as you can see here, the next upcoming show shown in the hero. But if I set it to permanent here, then I will just have the hero image and it won't switch to the upcoming show. You also have here a new section to enable or disable features on your site. So if you don't want to show events, for instance, or if you don't want to show dedications or videos or whatever, you can deactivate those options. And this gives me the opportunity also to show you this new feature called Join Our Team, which you can activate. So in the front end, it will add a link, join us there, and also in the footer. That's a good way for you to recruit new DJs, presenters, marketing or technical people. They can submit their application here. They can just write some words about their experience, and if it makes any sense in their case, so if they're a DJ or a presenter, they can also upload a recording, a demo recording. And in the admin, you will have here the applications tab, and you can here listen to a demo recording that you have received via the form. And you can also follow the applications. You can approve them, reject them, view them, mark them as viewed, and it's a bit like an ATS, so an application tracking system for HR. So you can see the ones which are pending, reviewed, accepted, etc. Remember that you have the analytics here. The billing section stays the same. So basically the new features are the job applications, the possibility to add an image in the hero and decide whether you want it to switch to the shows or stay permanent. Also the possibility to distinguish between the in-house DJs and the syndicated, the external DJs, which drives also the way the shows are presented in the show schedule. And remember to set your time zone in the shows page so that you can make a distinction between your local visitors who will see the local time zone and the global visitors who will be able to switch to their own time zone to find the time of your shows. That's it for the new features. I keep on adding new features to the platform every week. Remember, it's $99 plus tax, where it applies only for a full year on RadioSiteMaker.com, and you can attach without any additional fee your own custom domain. Just make sure that you test the DNS settings of your custom domain. Otherwise it won't work, and you will see a message telling you that you have to properly set up your DNS zone. Thank you for watching.